And now it's time for a story. Today's book is called Where Willie Went by Nicholas Allen. The big story of a little sperm. And there we have Willie. I guess that's Willie. And looks, yeah, I don't know who the other babies are, but Where Willie Went by Nicholas Allen. Obviously looks like he's getting picked on by a Lebanese gang because he's getting chased. Willie was a little sperm. There we have Willie, little sperm. Technically, is that a pube? Cut that out of the edit. I'm stuck. I can't change the page. Hang on, kiddies. Here we go. He lived inside Mr. Brown. Just here. Take a left at Sackville. He lived with 300 million other sperm, and they all lived in Mr. Brown at the same address. Nice big sack with all his mates. At school, Willie wasn't very good at sums, but he was very good at swimming. So was Butch. Soon it would be time for the great swimming race. Willie practiced every day. There he is. Swim, 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 swim. Oh, there's a fold out. Oh, wow. But so did all the other 3 million sperm. And so did Butch. But there was only one prize, a beautiful egg. The egg was inside Mrs. Brown. Just here. They actually come with ribbons these days. If there are 300 million sperm in the race, how many will you have to beat to win the egg? The teacher asked. 300 million. 10, said Willie. He wasn't very good at sums, but he was very good at swimming. Bit of an idiot if you ask me. At last, the day of the great swimming race arrived. The teacher gave them all a pair of goggles. There you go. Might want to zoom out so we get the whole story theme going on. And a number. He was number 290 million. Something like that. And 10. And 2 maps. He had 2 maps. The first map showed inside Mr. Brown. The second map showed inside Mrs. Brown. Whoop! Prize money. Cha-ching. That night, when Mr. and Mrs. Brown joined together, the teacher cried, "Go!" And the great swimming race began. Go! And they were off. Come on, Willie. I don't know if that's Mrs. Brown saying that or the teacher. Whoa. Willie swam and swam with all his strength, but so did Butch. Willie swam as if his life depended on it, yet so did Butch. Butch was catching up. How much further did Willie have to go? He didn't know he wasn't very good at sums. Like I'm not very good at reading. Punctuality. But he was the best at swimming. Hurrah! The egg was lovely and soft. Willie burrowed all the way in until he disappeared. Then something strange happened. Something wonderful. Something magical. Something inside began to grow. It grew and it grew until it grew bigger than the egg. Then it grew some more until it grew bigger than Mrs. Brown's tummy. So Mrs. Brown's tummy grew bigger instead. It grew and it grew and it grew until the baby was born. It was a little girl. They called her Edna. Lovely name. But where had little Willie gone? Who knows? But when Edna grew into a little girl and went to school... 10. Wrong. She found she wasn't very good at sums. You know what that means, kids. But she was very good at swimming. The end. Did we miss a page? Well, there you go. So what's the moral to the story? Even if you're a boy, sperm, you can become a girl person. The end.